I'm Mike Sullivan. Early extension on the downswing. We don't want to do it. Let's talk about how to fix it. So today we've got a comment from a viewer, and this comment is from Jeffrey. It actually came in with last week's video. He says, Mike, was wondering if you could do a video on early extension. He's a single digit handicapper, and he does move forward this way on the downswing with his hips, I'm guessing. So Jeff, yes, let's talk about early extension. You good girl. Yes, yes. That's Sam. That's Cookie's best friend. Are you Cookie's BFF? And Cookie's down by the pond doing a yoga class. All right, we're gonna talk about early extension. So let's just go back to our comment a second ago from our viewer here. All right, so the comment from Jeff, again, was wondering about early extension. He's a low handicapper, a single digit. He's having trouble though with, on his downswing, he's getting his hips moving in towards the ball like this. And watch what happens to my posture when that happens. So we don't want to early extend. All right, let's talk about what's going on with that. So when we've got that early extension thing going, what's happening is, for some reason, rather than maintaining, our torso angle here through the shot, like this, what's happening is this movement towards the ball. Okay, so we see that a lot of times when you have, a lot of times it's better players even who are trying to swing the club on a nice path where the club moves from inside the target line out onto the target line and back around inside. But what happens is usually the shaft of their club gets back behind them a little bit. And so in order for them to get that sort of a path, what happens is, because their hands are back here, if they were to hit the ball from this position and swing through it, they'd catch the ball in the hosel. I hope that makes sense why I say that, right? So we're trying to get the club more in front of our chest, in front of our body throughout the swing, so that the club can come from the inside and we can still turn through and maintain that torso angle coming through. All right, so here's what I want you to try, okay, Jeffrey? First, with a normal setup and a normal grip, I'm gonna face you this way. Okay, take a little backswing, and then I want you to feel this. Hands are dropping right down in front of your chest, and see I've maintained that my shaft is still parallel to the ground. I'm not doing this, right? I'm just right here. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and just turn through the shot here. So get the feel of this happening first. Down to there and turn through. From down the target line, it looks like this. Drop and then turn. Notice that my hands are dropping straight down below my shoulders. They're not going out this way. Okay, now a great drill that you can do to feel this with some motion is the hockey drill, where we grip the club like a hockey stick, and this makes it really easy for our hands to stay right out in front of our chest. Notice how the shaft is 90 degrees to my spine. I'm not putting it down here on the ground. And we're just going to turn the shoulders back and keep the hands right in front of the chest coming through as I turn. Okay, so it's down, turn. Put a little motion to it. That right there. Now, what's happening actively when I do this, I'm putting pressure into my front foot as I start the downswing, but I'm keeping my back turned to the target. And because I've got the split grip, it's really easy for my hands to stay in front of my chest and not get the club to get stuck back here behind me. Okay, so if you're early extending, you're probably getting the club caught back behind you on the way down, and we just got to get used to the club staying more in front of us as we get through the shot. Okay, then we're going to take some practice swings. Okay, and I'm feeling my left hip, my front hip, move behind my front heel as I do this. By the way, the Perfect Motion app that we use really can help you with this. It's going to help you. It actually has a fault on there if you were to lose posture coming through and early extending. So I highly recommend you look at that too, right? down, through. Good. Now we're gonna hit a little shot, and I'm gonna really exaggerate this, and I'm gonna sacrifice, you know, feel and what's comfortable for making sure I stay in my spine tilt. Okay. And at the end of my swing, I'm still tilted. My weight is in my left heel, and my left hip is back behind my left heel. Okay. So to help you with that early extension, first thing, get a feel for the hand staying in front of your chest all the way through. And the second thing is try swinging the club with this hockey grip. That hockey drill where the hands come straight on top of your toes, then we turn through. That's gonna help you have better posture. You're gonna hit the ball much more consistently, and it's gonna help you shave those last few strokes off your handicap.